NBA player was hospitalized this week after being found unconscious in a brothel in Nevada.
Yeah.
It was Dennis Hoff. His name is Dennis Hoff, who owns one of the only legal brothels in Nevada. There's very specific I looked this up. There's specific qualifications. You have to have it in a place. It's legal to have a brothel in a place with less than 400,000 population.
Wow.
So it's out in the middle of nowhere. He was found. I don't want to say, for sure that there was cocaine found in his body, but I did read somewhere there were traces of cocaine. He also did a bunch of herbal Viagra supplements.
Yeah, he had like about 10 of them in his system.
Since that past week.
Yeah.
Over the past week, yeah.
I mean, I feel for him.
But there's good news. There's been news.
He woke up.
Yeah, that he had like a twitch. Supposedly Chloe felt a twitch and from his hands, and that he blinked his eye. And it's so funny how these reports get out.
He gave a thumbs up to one of the doctors recently.
He can speak now. Now he's aware and conscious.
And following, literally hours after it broke, Lamar's in the hospital. Scott Disick, who's Kourtney Kardashian's ex-baby daddy, checked himself into rehab.
Yes. So there's a lot of things going on with the men associated with the Kardashian family. And it just bothers me that people are so quick to blame the Kardashians.
How is it their fault?
Exactly. Lamar made his own choices. Yes, he was on the TV show. Yes, his career declined while being on that television show with them. But that's his own choice. If he wanted to continue playing basketball, if he wanted to stay out of the public eye, he could have well done so. And Kanye West does it all the time.
He did. And you know what? Listen, I'm telling you right now, I don't know the Kardashians personally, but it's safe to say none of them are encouraging him to smoke crack. And that's exactly what it is. He was smoking crack.
Yeah.
I mean, on various occasions, even pictures of him leaving a grocery store with I think Chore Boy, which is I think it's like a cleaning supply thing that you use for smoking crack or whatever.
That's so sad.
And I think it's insensitive to blame the Kardashians for something that's not their fault. They've been estranged from Lamar. I mean, Khloe and him separated 2 years ago.
And it was already a problem he was dealing with. It's not like they just brought this problem up.
They stopped filming.
His best friend and his
dad before that, yeah.
His dad was there, Joe. He is something else.
Yeah, both his best friend and his dad are addicts. He doesn't have a mother. His mother passed away from cancer at a very young age. So that's really all the life that he knows. You know what I mean? And I was listening to I think Hot 97 or some, I don't know, 105, something like that. And they actually interviewed Dennis Hoff, which I thought was kind of off color, to be honest. I feel like that's a little...
I heard he had something, he was saying something... he was mad about something. I don't know.
Who, Dennis Hoff?
Dennis Hoff, yeah, the owner of the
brothel.
brothel.
He's milking this for all his publicity for his thing, and I think it's really tasteless. I mean, listen, people want to talk about the Kardashians being, showing off and using every moment to be on the media. They stopped updating their apps. I don't know what their apps are, but they stopped updating their apps.
Basically, they just update.
They all posted photos wishing him the best of luck.
No cameras were filming at all at the hospital.
Yeah.
And I heard Chloe flew in his children to go see him.
And the ex-wife. The ex-wife and the children.
It seems like they're doing a lot to support him.
Yeah, I think recently there's photos taken of Kim and Chris getting on a private jet to go see him as well.
Also, Kobe Bryant, I heard, went over to go see him. He left his game to go see him, Lamar. And people are still trying to make a story out of that, saying, he should have been there for him.
Master P said that. Yeah, Master P came out and said, if Kobe really cared about him, he would have... He's like, if Kobe really cared about him, he would have gone back on the Lakers like that. He's like, he essentially owns the team. He's like, he could have gotten back on the Lakers. He's like, I think it's phony. And I think that whatever the situation is, to make comments like that when someone is in such critical condition is tasteless.
Yeah,
almost.
It's so hard because when you're walking and it was like the cameras came right up in his face and asked him about his commentary, and he commented on it. And I mean, that's the first thing probably came to his head instead of saying whatever. It was such. And it was just happened, so I guess he felt
shock
those feelings.
Value almost.
Yeah, and he answered like that. But it's that you and just recently before Lamar was doing an interview, and I think it was at TMC, he was saying, you people, you guys just want to see me fail and stuff. You took away my confidence. It was so sad. He actually said, you take away my confidence, with things that happen. I'm the best dribbler on it, I'm the best person to dribble a ball, and look at his career and what has happened.
He was a fabulous, I don't keep on basketball, my stepdad does. He told me Lamar Odom is a great basketball player. Absolutely.
And his whole career is.
It's just hard because with basketball, it's such a volatile career to have, because basically, like, you can be in there in your 20s and like when you're 19, when you're 18, right off the bat from that draft, and you will be like begging for money by your 50s. You know what I mean? Like, what,
if you don't use it the correctly.
yeah, if you don't go through the right channels, like if you're not coming correct with all of this, you know, like I feel like after your body can't physically perform anymore, like what are your options really? You either coach, you become a sports announcer,
you buy a team if you have enough money.
you know, like it's very limiting for them, and it's sad because like he was like so talented, and it's just it hurts to hear about, you know what I mean? Because you're just like, damn, like he could have done so much, but also we have to remember that like whatever he did, those are his choices, those are his experiences. We can't forget that like he has always been kind of around this sort of addiction, you know what I mean? And addiction is like kind of a form of mental illness almost, because it is something that is in your brain. So
it is, and it's not something you can fight or get over.
Exactly.
And it's hard because even family could be pushed away and so where they're not there to help you, you know, go to get help. And it's sad because it continues on and he doesn't. Maybe this will be a change for him, a turnover, and he might go check into rehab and might change. But it's so hard because when you don't have any support, after you get sick of you, what are you going to do, you know? You have to help yourself, evidently.
Exactly.
But you know, another thing I don't like is when people just call him Khloe Kardashian's ex when he has such a legacy. He has done so much
for himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And hopefully it gets more upbeat, but we'll see what happens
I'm
now.
glad that
It's looking pretty good now.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's definitely recovering well, and I'm glad that the Kardashians are there for them, because like if I was in a position like that and like all of them flew to my side, like
And you're still saying how much I love him, Khloe.
Like that love never dies, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So that's like a beautiful thing. And I think she's a beautiful person. And I thought that they were very happy together. I just thought that he was having issues. You know what I mean? Like I just remember on one of the shows she was saying like I had to hang out on my birthday all alone because Lamar was like cheating on me and getting high or whatever. She said this on the show, and I was like, wow, like you really don't know these people, you know what I mean? You don't know what their lives are like, and they have a reality show, but that's edited, that's cut up, you know what I mean? Like that's not their real life. So, you know, like I could tell that she was very hurt, you know what I mean? Like the way that she spoke, and she seems like a person who doesn't get over hurt very easily.
No, definitely not.
But moving on.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.